what's up, everybody? Jasper Gonzo, another episode of What's Next. After that last video, no Christmas, says Fakwa. A massive outage, a power outage, if you will. Now you're thinking, electricity? Cable? Phone? No. Social media. Facebook, Instagram, and their WhatsApp went offline for hours at a time, most of the morning into the early afternoon. But why? Let's take a look. This comes out of Outkick. Facebook apologizes as servers come back online. Zuckerberg loses $6 billion in hours. Oh, couldn't happen to a better guy. Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram went down for hours Monday in a widespread outage just days after the 60 Minutes interview aired detailing a former Facebook employee account of her time with the company. Mike Schroeper, Facebook's chief tech officer, tweeted that Facebook power services were down just before 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Sincere apologies to everyone impacted by the outages of Facebook-powered services right now. We are experiencing networking issues as teams are working as fast as humanly possible to debug and restore as fast as possible. Schroeper said Facebook services coming back online at 6:45 p.m. Eastern. Just before that, Facebook spokesperson Andy Stone also apologized on behalf of the company. Facebook services coming back online now may take some time to get 100%. To every small and large business, family, individual who depends on us, I'm sorry. Update. To the huge community of people and businesses around the world who depend on us, we are sorry. We've been working hard to restore access, yada, 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 Andy Stone. On Sunday, a former employee that filed complaints with federal law enforcement was featured on 60 Minutes and said Facebook's own research shows platform amplifies hate, misinformation, and political unrest, but that the company hides what it knows. Oh, those are facts, and more facts. Shadow banning anyone? Frances Haugen, the former Facebook employee and whistleblower, will urge the U.S. Congress on Tuesday to regulate social media giant, which she plans to liken to tobacco companies for decades of denying that smoking damaged health, according to prepared testimony reported by Reuters. Quote, when we realized tobacco companies were hiding the harms it caused, the government took action. When we figured out that cars were safer with seatbelts, the government took action, said Haugen's written testimony to be delivered to a Senate Commerce Subcommittee. I implore you to do the same here. Reuters reports that Haugen will tell the panel that Facebook executives regularly choose profits over safety. No. Really? That Facebook has downplayed the significance of the documents that Haugen filed. Quote, the company's leadership knows ways to make Facebook and Instagram safer, but won't make the necessary changes, because they have put their immense profits before people. Congressional action is needed. As long as Facebook is operating in the dark, it is accountable to no one. Section 230. That's all you need. Section 230. Make it go away. Facebook gets regulated. And it will continue to make choices that go against the common good. As of 4 p.m., the company has estimated lost revenues of roughly $60 million based on estimates calculated by Fortune. Every hour the outage continued, the figure increased by $13 million. Bloomberg reported that Mark Zuckerberg's personal wealth fell more than $6 billion in a few hours. Oh, absolutely love it. Facebook employees struggled to access office systems during the widespread outage, according to numerous reports. I was on the phone with someone who worked at Facebook, describes employees unable to enter buildings, evacuate extent of outages because their badges weren't working to access doors. You don't need no stinking badges. The Independent reports that such problems indicate there was a major problem with the tech underpinning Facebook services. The outlet reports that some of Facebook problems were related to domain name system, or DNS, which works something like a phone book for the internet. My thoughts. Coinkydink that a former Facebook employee dropped some heavy knowledge on Facebook's inner workings, and then There's an outage. What? How can that be? Facebook, Instagram, Chinese WhatsApp goes offline because of some unknown reason, which of course Facebook has no idea. But yeah, former Facebook employee says, yeah, here's the dirt on what these scumbags do behind the curtain, which this has been done before. We saw this with Google and Project Veritas. When Project Veritas pulled the curtain away to show just how dirty Google was, and Google still is. We saw this, we've seen this actually, and continue to see this with Facebook. I mean, not just Facebook, with YouTube. And of course, Steven Crowder, who's exposed them on a number of occasions, as well others in social media have done so. But when it comes to manipulating, shadow banning, throttling, these types of things, mainly it's conservative and libertarian. Question for you. When was the last time someone on the left got kicked off of Facebook, got kicked off of Instagram, got kicked off of YouTube, got kicked off of Twitter? I'll wait. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you never miss a thing. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.